Good morning. Just going to check my volumes up. Just going to wait for some of you to come on. This is a juicy topic. Yeah, right. My plants are missing. You can see they're out being watered. I'm actually very proud of myself because I can kill anything. I remember when Dave and I first got together and he laughed because he picked up a pot plant and said, "You actually killed mint." I thought that was impossible. So I've actually had, I'm just going to turn that down, plants for about a month now and they're still alive. Hallelujah. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about how you can charge what you really worth and not be scared to do that and still be affordable for people. And this was prompted by an inquiry that I had this morning, but this is a practice that I've been practicing for a very long time. And that is, you know, I have a lot of people come to me who want to work with me one-on-one, either through my VIP days or a one-off coaching session, or sometimes even my programs. And they'll come to me and they'll say, "I really want to work with you, but I can't afford you." And I just said, well, let's make it affordable. How do we do that? And so for me, there is always a payment plan, even on my lowest end products, but sometimes even those payment plans are too big for people. So then I'll go away and I'll set up a really specialized payment plan for that specific person so that they can pay it off over a longer time frame. I never want to turn people away because it's about the money. So I can feel okay about charging the thousands of dollars that I charge for a VIP day, because I know the value's there. I know that if someone spends a day with me, you know, their business is pretty much built for the next 12 months. Their visibility strategy, their offerings, everything that they need is spelled out for the next 12 months. They will not need anything else. So I feel really good about the price that I charge for that, but I know not everybody can afford it, but I know everybody needs it. You know, the people that come to me need it. And so the way that I do that is I just create a payment plan that works for that person. Right now, you know, it's not life or death to me if somebody comes to me and needs to pay a payment plan, because I don't need the money. You know, I've got money that comes in every single week and I'm sitting pretty. So for me, it's not about, well, how much more money can I get in the bank this week? It's about making sure that I get to work with the people that I want to work with and make it affordable for them so that it's a win-win. You know, I want them to have the results that I know that I can give them, and I know I'm going to get paid. You know, there's only been one instance actually since I launched this brand, because I'm often giving stuff to people and say, look, let's just get you started and then, you know, pay a deposit and then have it paid off by the end, and it's fine. There's only been one instance where one lady did that and she left with, you know, a few $1,000s owing. And, you know, I made a decision there and then that I'm not going to let anybody else miss out because of one person who misrepresented themselves and is still all over the internet right now, making out they're a big success and still haven't paid me a cent. You know, and I'm continuing to send that woman invoices with interest on them, because it's like, you owe me that money. In the past, I would have just gone, oh, forget about it. But it's like, no, every month you don't pay me, there is interest going on that bad boy. And it's almost at the point now where she owes me more in interest than she did in what she started out with. And she's paid little bits and pieces here. So, you know, she's liable for that and she will pay it off. And I feel totally okay with that. And I'm being a hard ass about it, because at the end of the day, I gave my time in good faith, and you don't screw with me, you know. But getting back to that, that's the one time that I've been bitten, but I still always have the mindset that I will always get paid. It might not be tomorrow or next week or next month, but I know I'm going to get paid, and it's okay. Keep the communication open, let me know, and it's cool. I even have had clients of mine where they've had a client come along and they haven't been able to afford it, and I've said, you know what, do you trust yourself to get that person from here to here? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, give it to them and just make sure they're paid by the end of the coaching program. Set it up like that. And they've gone ahead and done it, and that person has been, you know, those people have been their success stories. And the thing is, hey Tally, and the thing is, you know, if you back yourself to know that you can get a result for somebody, then you know you're going to get paid at the end of the day. You know, if you promise somebody that, you know, you do the work and you're going to be able to afford me at the end of it, then why wouldn't you do that? But For me, these days, I do less of that, and it's more about setting up a payment plan that makes it affordable for everybody. So for example, before the end of the year, my VIP days are still at $3,000 a day. If they're overseas, they're $4,000 a day, but if they're here in Australia, $3,000 a day. That's going up at the next year. And there are plenty of people that want to do those days, but they don't have $3,000 collecting dust in their bank account. I get that, especially if you're in startup and still trying to build your business. It's not, you know, cash flow is always a problem. I always remember back to when I was in that situation, and it's like, well, okay, do you need to pay it off over 3 months? Do you need to pay it off over 6 months? Do you need to pay it off over 12 months? I don't care. I know I'm going to be paid. Let's just get this thing done. Let's get you earning some money. And if you want to pay it off sooner, go nuts. So if you're not offering that in your business and you're getting more no's than yeses, you know, work out how you can do it in a way that is a win-win, so that you win because you get the business, you get to help this person, and then they win because they get to work with you and get to, you know, use that wisdom of yours and then go ahead and be successful. That's a win-win in my book, and that's the way I will always do business. It doesn't matter where I am or how successful I become. That will always be the way that I'll do business. It's actually always been the way that I've done business. Even when I had my Taekwondo schools, I had many students training for free. I had many students where I would say, okay, what can you afford? Let's just do it like this, because I want people, I want to impact people. And if they're giving me what they can afford, like, I'm not going to ask for any more than that. I'm actually even tossing around with the idea of offering up my VIP days and saying, pay me what you think it's worth. You know, and if you need to pay it off, let's do that. I'm all about being of service and adding value. And if I know I can help people, I don't doubt that 1 second. I know that an hour spent with me or a day spent with me is, and I'm not saying this with ego, but it's life-changing. I know that. And, you know, I want people experiencing that and the benefits of experiencing that. I want to see people succeed. I'm on a mission between now and the end of next year to help women, 100 women get to 6 figures. And I'll do that any way I can, you know, through any of my programs. That's my mission. And I'm loving it, you know, and I'm loving that I'm in a position now where money isn't, you know, I'm not waiting for every paycheck. And it means that if people come to me and they need to pay it off over a longer time frame, I can say, yes, I love that. Thanks, Bern. So yeah, if you want to work with me and you think you can't afford me, message me. We'll work it out. I've got a little bit of time next week, so I'm going to push all the way to the end of the year. So if you even want to catch up next week and you don't have money in the bank, but you know you can pay it off, then be in touch and we'll have a chat about it. Yeah, it feels really good to be doing it. It feels really good to come from this place. And I don't know why I haven't spoken this out loud before. I mean, people know it when they message me, because straight away I'm like, not a problem. What can you afford? Let's just make it that. What can you commit to every month? Let's just make it that. And don't be embarrassed about what that figure is, because I'm happy to whatever. And it feels amazing. It feels like I'm giving back every day when I do that. And I love the fact that, you know, I get to work with people who think they can't afford me. So they're getting the value of a really super high-end coach, but in a way that's affordable for them. So if you're not doing it in your business, then really have a look at how you can do that, because you will feel so amazing. And it also means you've got to back yourself. You know, you've got to say, well, you know, they're relying on me to get them the result, and I know I'm only going to get paid if I get them that result. And that's a great way to do it as well. So anyway, something to think about. That's it. I'll see you maybe towards the weekend. So as you know, I don't always go live on the weekends. I'll see how I feel. But have an amazing day wherever you are in the world. And if you're about to go to bed, think on that and wake up feeling inspired to do something with the information. And if you're not in my Facebook group for my free challenge, my free journaling challenge, you need to get on it. It's unbelievable. We've just got the weekend coming up. So I've given lessons for the last 3 days. So if you come in today, you've got the whole weekend to catch up. So when we kick off again on Monday, Melbourne time, you won't be behind. You'll just have caught up on everything else. It's free. And as I'm running this program and the comments that are coming forward and the discussions that I've had with a few people on it, it is going to be a paid, you know, it's going to be a paid program that I run very, very frequently because it's freaking life-changing, if I do say so myself. This is the only time you're going to get it for free. So if you want it for free, jump in now, catch up, and then you'll be able to do the exercises over the weekend. I'm going to post the, what's happening? I'm going to post the, I don't know why I don't just have this up here ready to go, but I forget that I'm going to do it. All right, so in the comments is the page, paste, and I'll post it, oopsies, up the top as well. But get in it, get in there. It's awesome. We're having an amazing time in there. There's aha moments going on all over the place. And if you're not a part of it, you need to be. Men are allowed in this program as well. So if you're a guy and you're feeling like, you know, let's be honest, there's like 180 people in it, and I think there are 2 men in there, but you are allowed. All right, that's it. Have an amazing day. I've got more training to do, and it's Friday, so I'm going to enjoy my day. Bye.